This seems particularly, it seems, 2 weeks ago sounded ugly. Then last time we chatted last week, it was, okay, everybody's quiet, so I'll take that as good news. And now people aren't quiet anymore. And this seems particularly ugly, Jeff. It sounds very ugly.
Yeah, it's ugly. I still don't think we're at the point now where we need to full on panic. To me, I think the full on panic comes. Well, first we have to wait and see what the union says exactly in its proposal back to MLB. We understand that they are going to outright reject the economic proposal that MLB gave them on Tuesday by essentially not acknowledging it. Our friend Scott Van Pelt said it's essentially like if you have $1 million home and someone gives you a $200,000 offer on it. You're just not going to acknowledge that offer ever existed. And I think the players aren't going to acknowledge that the economic proposal from baseball ever existed. So I think after that, what we're going to get to see is, A, what do the players want? And B, how do the owners react? And that is going to be the biggest tell of all, Rich, because if the owners, say, you know what, we can't talk with these people, we're not going to do this, it's going to be gridlock for a little while. And the idea of coming back with spring training on June 10th and opening day by the 4th of July simply is not going to happen. So I think that is what's at stake right now.
Well, let's take it piece by piece then, Jeff. I mean, June 10th seems very pie in the sky. Let's just take it one piece at a time. Has there been agreement at least on the safety protocols, or that's still something that's out there? That's just taking a backseat. It makes no sense to talk about it.
There's no in stone agreement at this point, but there's not going to be an issue there.
Okay.
Everyone, I've been telling you this for a while now. Everyone wants the same thing with safety. Everyone wants players to be healthy and for coronavirus not to infiltrate clubhouses and to do everything they can to ensure that doesn't happen. And I think that players, while inconvenienced by this, are not ultimately going to put up much of a protest. They want they want hot tubs and cold tubs, for example, and they should, because that's part of their recovery regimen. And when you're going from 0 to 60 and trying to restart games as quickly as they are, there's the possibility of injuries, and you want to make sure that your body is as well tuned as it possibly can be under the circumstances.
So, there's give and there's take and all that sort of stuff, and as long as everybody's safe and happy, I get that. Okay, let's place this aside. So this is just basically a money issue, right? And so
totally a money issue. So, and here's listen, yes. The players say we're concerned about our health and safety, and they are. I don't think that's disingenuous, but the problem is they're also concerned about the money, and the money is the thing that they don't have an agreement on at this point. The health and safety, if you told baseball players that we are going to wipe away all of the money issues that you have, and all we need to play tomorrow is a health and safety agreement, they would get it done in 24 hours. Truly believe that. On the other hand, to do that with money, it's going to take a lot longer than 24 hours.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.